volley for three. Yes! Here's quick release three. Got it! And it's good! We're back at Durfee to wrap up the work week as we get ready for the final week of the regular season. Tonight, the Brockton Lady Boxers in town to square off against the Lady Hilltoppers. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome back to Durfee. Should be a good one tonight. These two teams squared off a few weeks back, and Durfee took care of business on the road. They're hoping to sweep the season series against their conference foes, who come in at just 3-12 this season. Been a tough stretch for Coach Thatcher, but like we've heard from many coaches this year, the records may not show how the team has played. The team's bought in, the players are showing up, they're working hard, and they're at their limit. They're doing everything they can to compete and stay in these games. And, you know, in asking her, she said what many coaches have told me as well. Coming back after the shortened season last year, a real tough year with COVID and in and out of school, remote, hybrid, you name it, said it's been a challenge, but there's an appreciation level as well for these players. They know what they lost out on last year, and having some normalcy has been really a positive thing. So the record may not be so great, but don't you worry. The Lady Boxers are a tough team, and they're going to give Durfee a run for their money this evening. Hilltoppers with 9 wins. They need 1 to qualify for the tournament. And we also have Mackenzie Carrero, the senior star for Durfee, 10 points from 1,000. We expect to see it tonight. That's your storyline. So we wish her the best of luck tonight. That is quite the accomplishment. You see the banner on your screen right now. There are 5 girls who have done it since the last boy to do it, and Mackenzie could be the 6th. So again, we wish her luck. It's a big accomplishment. We hope you stick around. All the action's coming up next on Fred TV. This should be a good one on this Friday night. Stay with us.
There are only about 200 carillons in North America, and this is the only carillon at a public high school in North America. The late Les Corey, who was the president and the sort of like cheerleader of the Durfee Bells Preservation Society, I had established a dialogue with him when he was still with us. Through Les, we were contracted to remove the bells, put them in storage back at our foundry in Virginia for 2 years while this edifice was being built and prepared to then accept the new instrument. A carillon, by definition, is a set of chromatically tuned bells, at least 23 of which is what you have here, as opposed to a chime, which might be a smaller set of bells, is what it used to be. It used to be a 10-bell chime and then a 14-bell chime. You're kind of limited to what you can play. With 2 full octaves, you can play a sort of wide range of music, secular music, pop music, and all kinds of other stuff. To be able to offer that kind of opportunity to a high school age student is really unique. You play them sort of like a piano, but instead of playing with your fingers, you play sort of a joke, but you sort of play whack-a-mole with your fists, right? In that you close your fists up like this and you can play the keys that way. You also have pedals, so you can play 4 or even more notes. A student that is musically inclined and that has a history or experience with a piano or an organ is going to translate very well to this kind of instrument. It is not uncommon for these things to just completely go to the scrapyard and people can forget about them. And so good on the entire community for like standing behind the bells and making them a part of this new building.
Welcome back, everybody, inside the Luke Urban Fieldhouse. Evan Massoud with you as we're getting ready for the senior night ceremony here on this Friday, February the 18th. Durfee girls warming up on the left. Brockton girls warming up on the right. Clock stopped at 5 minutes as we are just about ready to kick off the pregame ceremony. 2 Durfee seniors this year, both to be honored here pregame. And we'll turn the mic over to public address announcer Eric Gomes.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the girls varsity basketball senior night celebration. The athletic department and coaches would like to congratulate our seniors on their hard work, commitment, and dedication to the girls basketball program. We would first like to recognize the senior ladies from the Brockton Boxers. Number 0, Annika DeGrace. Number 4, Malaysia Dingle. Number 5, Abby Cherry. And number 20, Jalitha McNary Wright. And now please welcome our seniors from Durfee High School. Number 23, Ayana Nelson, accompanied by her sister, Davia, and her sister's boyfriend, Carmsley. Ayana is a 4-year member of the girls basketball program. In addition to playing basketball, she has also played varsity softball and varsity volleyball, as well as our school's dance team, and was a former class president. As a student in our cosmetology department, she has challenged herself with honors courses as she works towards her license. She plans to attend Bristol Community College in the fall before transferring to a 4-year college to earn her bachelor's degree. She hopes to take time to find a career that she loves. Let's hear it for Ayana Nelson. And now please welcome number 1, Mackenzie Carrero. Accompanied by her mother, Kimberly, and her father, Brian. Mackenzie is a 4-year member and 4-year starter of the girls basketball team. In addition, she is a 3-time league all-star and has led both the team and the league in scoring for the past 3 seasons. She currently has 990 career points and will soon be the 8th member of the 1,000-point scorer history club of the girls basketball program. A student in our health assisting program, she hopes to continue her interest in medicine as a student in the nursing program at UMass Dartmouth in the fall. Let's hear it for number 1, Mackenzie Carrero. We would like to wish our seniors the best of luck in their future endeavors upon leaving Durfee High School in June, and we'll always welcome you back as proud alumni of our girls varsity basketball program. How about one more round of applause for our Durfee girls seniors?
Always a great thing to see the seniors being honored pre-game. 4 for Brockton and 2 for Durfee, as the teams will hit back onto the court for the final 5 minutes of warm-ups and intros. We're going to take a break. We just showed you a new feature piece on the new Durfee bell tower. We had the observatory piece that we've shown you throughout the school year, and now the bell tower piece. We also have a promo that we recently did for the Watuppa Rowing Center. Probably don't realize this, but South Watuppa Pond is one of the only rowing sites on the South Coast, and the Rowing Center is working really hard to build up this free program and recruit some kids. So we're going to show you that, a couple other featured pieces, and we'll be back, we suspect, in about 5 or 6 minutes' time, just ready for the opening tip. So stay with us live on Fred TV, live basketball coverage coming up next. Watuppa Rowing Center is uniquely located on South Watuppa Pond in Fall River, the only school of its kind in the region, tuition-free and open to all.
At Watuppa Rowing Center, we're really looking for you. There's so much potential here, guys. Like, you can be a part of something so cool.
South Watuppa is a non-tidal freshwater pond, large enough to accommodate a 6-lane race course. For most of the year, we are out on the water, and during the winter months, our rowers head inside for strength and conditioning.
I thought it would be a good idea just to try it, and I came here and now I'm stuck, I guess. I love it.
We would like to have athletes or kids that want to learn to row, no matter the background, because that is how you get the diversification. This is a sport that can fit anybody who wants to do it.
Our schedule is flexible. When you are ready, we are here. We want to make you the best you can be.
We're kind of up and coming. What we want is to make sure that rowing is accessible to anybody and everybody who wants to try it.
From your first practice to your first regatta, our experienced coaches will be there to support and encourage you.
WRC Fight! I've been looking for a new hobby, so I tried it out the summer program and I really liked it.
At first it's going to seem real hard, but the more that you do it, the easier it gets.
Student rowers learn hard work, dedication, and integrity, vital skills that directly transfer to real life off the water. Crew is the ultimate team sport.
Ready and go!
When we get in that boat, we know we all have to watch out for each other, make sure we're all doing our jobs, because each part of the boat has their own job. And if you're not doing your job, then someone else is going to suffer.
Rowing can be another course to higher education. You might even be eligible for scholarships.
Our goal for us as coaches, right, is to build that foundation right now, get those kids, get high school kids, get middle school kids that might like to do it, and hopefully they love the sports as much as we do, that they want to take it to the next level.
At Watuppa Rowing Center, there is so much to see, so much to learn, and so much to love, and it's right here where you live. For more information, visit our website at watupparowingcenter.org. Strike 3 called! Base hit and your game winner! Shot, good! Hall with room, Hall taking it to the house.
Fall River is in the forefront of honoring members of the armed forces. the Community Preservation Act funded upgrades to the Veterans Memorial Bicentennial Park. In May 2021, Fall River dedicated the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, an 80% scale replica of the original. The aluminum panels are engraved with the names of more than 58,000 heroes killed or missing in action during the Vietnam War. The project, including landscaping, exceeds recreation and open space requirements set by the Community Preservation Act. 10 years ago, Fall River voters approved a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills to incentivize history, travel, and diversity. $310,000 was designated to build this powerful tribute, which has become a location for reflection and healing. The park is now fully handicap accessible and is open to all at no cost, dawn to dusk. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Hello, my name is Laura Ferreira, the Director of Traffic and Parking. During a snowstorm, your safety is our first priority. At times, a parking ban may be necessary to ensure access for emergency vehicles and to allow plows to clear streets. A general rule is park on the side of the street opposite the fire hydrant. For more information, please visit our website at www.fallriverma.org and search parking ban. In addition, you may call the Mayor's office at 508-324-2600 or the Office of Traffic and Parking at 508-324-2123. New England weather can be unpredictable. Notification of a parking ban will be made early to give residents the opportunity to move their vehicles. Thank you for your assistance and cooperation.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
It's time for basketball. A little later start here between the pregame ceremony and whatnot, but we're here. Friday night hoops at the field house. There's a great crowd on hand. Everybody well represented. Most of the fans are on this side, so you know the far bleachers typically are not that filled behind the benches, as these are really the main stands over here. So good to see the field house with a nice complement of fans as we get you ready here. So Brockton at 3-12, tough season for Coach Thatcher's Boxers, but like I said in the open, these, the teams this year coming in, having played just 10 games last year, doing a full season, that can play into it a lot in terms of stamina and whatnot, and teams starting to fade down the stretch. We saw Durfee have a bit of a cold snap before they won on Monday against Boston Tech. They had dropped 4 straight conference games, and that's a tough place to be. They were 8-4, and then came into Monday at 8-8. So, everybody goes through the cold snap at some point in the season, and for Durfee came at a bit of a tough time because of all the conference games, but we'll see what happens here. 3-ball put up and in for Maggie O'Connell, excuse me. So 3-ball and the Hilltoppers are on the board. As mentioned during the pregame ceremony, Mackenzie Carrero is sitting at 990 points, 10 away from 1,000 as she takes it back. Had 24 points in the game on Monday before coming out. That was a blowout win, 80-27. Putting it up and in, it will not go. Loose ball and a jump ball, one of the more delayed jump ball calls that we've seen this season, quite frankly. And it will go Brockton's way after Durfee started with possession on the opening tip. Freshman won 21-18 for Durfee. JV won Lady Hilltoppers 33-30. Varsity hoping for a clean sweep, both in the season series and tonight. Hargraves with the rebound. Carrero sets for a long 3, and it's going to miss the rim. Good pass down low, well covered, hits the rim, but does not go in, falls back. And that is put up and in by Nevaeh Madison. We'll run down the starters for Brockton. Number 3, TT Madison, the sister of Nevaeh. Number 4, Captain Malaysia Dingle. Number 5, Captain Abby Cherry. Number 14, the 3rd Captain Nagazi Nwosu. And number 23, Nevaeh Madison. Head coach for Brockton is Morgan Thatcher. Basket good for Maya Hayes Paulette. Loose ball. That was a travel on Wednesday. Here it goes out of bounds. Just saying, we won't get too much into that. Wednesday was kind of a circus here in the boys' game. Hoping for a better performance tonight from the officials. And we'll leave it at that. For Durfee, their 5 starters. Number 1, Mackenzie Carrero. Number 2, Lauren Kuchar. Number 4, Julia Hargraves. Number 14, Margaret O'Connell. And number 24, Maya Hayes Paulette. And Hargraves is fouled. That's the first of the night for either side. Goes on Brockton's number 3, TT Madison, or Tajaya. Team calls her TT. Coach Thatcher said, call her TT. That's what she likes. Okay. So it's TT Madison. Hargraves calling for it. Carrero all alone in the near corner, gets the ball. Thought about the 3. Gonna try to put it up off the front of the rim, gets her own rebound, and it's good for 2. And Carrero's at 992, 8 away. Last player to do it here at the field house as she's gonna get the break. She's got some defense behind her. Layup, oh, it won't go. Gravity, pulling it back. Last player to do it here at the field house as Brockton picks up foul number 2 was Brianna Camara back about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, her senior year. She did it on the first night of that season. Hayes Paulette at the line for 2. And that one skips off. Carrero tried to get the rebound, but good box out from Madison, who was called on that foul. Nevaeh, that is. So both Madison sisters each with a foul. That's out to Cherry. Now Cherry to the near side to Dingle. And almost jarred loose. Now TT with it. Kicks it back. Cut off. Good steal. Carrero with a chance for redemption on the fast break. Fouled and one! Nevaeh Madison, second straight foul. Third for the team. And Carrero looking for a three-point swing. Got it. Halfway there. 9:95. A little bump. Hargraves is going to get called on the foul. In the first matchup between these two teams, it was back on January the 18th. We were here for boys, and Lady Hilltoppers won it 49-35, so it was a good road performance, really good defensively to hold Brockton to just 35 points. Carrero with a good slap of the ball, all ball, but it didn't come loose. Now thrown away, and it's Durfee ball. One of the things Coach Thatcher talked about is that, defensively they've gotten a lot better. Brockton has. She said, the offense is getting patient. She says that's one of the things that they really had to work on, not pressing too much offensively. Foul called before the ball comes in play. Abby Cherry getting hit with a foul away from the ball. And it's the fourth Brockton foul. Feed it to O'Connell. Carrero to her right. They go to Kuchar. That's for two and no good. Stretching for it and unable to come away with it is Hayes Paulette. As the Boxers take it back the other direction. High pass to Dingle. Recognize a lot of these names for Brockton, multi-sport athletes, athletes that have been starting for a number of years for the Boxers, and players like Dingle, Cherry, Nwosu, who is back. She's not a senior, but she's one that we've seen previous seasons. Come up empty that time. Hargraves to Kuchar. Now to Carrero as she comes back towards the point to center. Oh, that's a beautiful pass to Hayes Paulette. That's just absolutely fantastic. Make it 13-2, an 11-point lead, and the timeout called by Coach Thatcher's the Boxers will go into the huddle here. And so will the Hilltoppers. First timeout for either side. And it comes here with a little over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And the other story now, Durfee playing a 20-game season, full 20 games. So at 9-8, if they win tonight, that'll also mean they've won half their games, which means they get a berth into the state tournament. Place they haven't been since Shaylin Carrero's senior year, and she was the last girl to hit 1,000 points. And that was 2017. So it's been a drought for the Lady Hilltoppers, but they're in it. They get in by record. It most likely won't be power rankings, so it's going to be, they'll most likely have a prelim game, and we were looking at the dates Wednesday before the game that we were here for, before the boys' game. The seedings are supposed to come out next weekend, so like the 26th and 27th. Steal, Carrero picks it out of the air. Going to be a tough shot. Puts it up, it's no good. The preliminary round, the dates that those games will be played are supposed to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, February 28th, March 1st, March 2nd. Hargraves down the court. Kisses it off the glass, good for the deuce. And then round 1, which is the round of 32, would start games Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, March 3rd, Friday the 4th, and Saturday the 5th. So we're not sure where people will be, obviously, but I'm assuming, based on record and whatnot, the girls, if Durfee girls, if they win, I don't know that they'll make the 32 based on power rankings, but they'll most likely have a prelim game. I mean, I could be wrong. We're still kind of trying to figure out how the calculations work. It's some of the, you remember from the fall, Diamond boys for soccer thought that they were out after losing to Durfee in the season finale, and it turns out they made it in because they played Durfee, and Durfee was a higher division, so the loss didn't hurt them. It actually helped them from playing up. So there's a lot of algorithms and whatnot that are far beyond my scope. But what can I say? Guerrero setting for 3. That was tipped. Good defense there by Cherry, who is taller than Guerrero. Had a good stretch on it. A bad pass down the court. It's going to give it back to the Hilltoppers, who have put up 15 so far and have held Brockton to just 1 field goal for 2 points. A very dominant first quarter for the Hilltoppers. Hargraves with it, going to Mackenzie Guerrero. Tough shot, and heading back to the line is Maya Hayes-Paulette. On Brockton's 5th. Sunali Carter getting hit with her first foul as she's subbed into the game, not one of the starters. Hayes-Paulette was 1 for 2 in her first trip to the line, or in her only trip to the line. And that one sits on the rim for a moment and then falls off. No good. Second shot is good. So a 2 for 4 night at the line so far for her. Add in Carreros, and the Hilltoppers are 3 for 5 from free throw land. Out of bounds again. Boxers really committing a lot of turnovers in this first quarter, not protecting the ball, and that's goes to what Coach is saying about being patient on offense. That's not patient. That's forcing something. Guerrero up and in. Guerrero is 3 away. She could hit it with the long ball. 9.97 for her career. Jump ball. This is Brockton's this time. 61 seconds to play in the first. Tight defense for the Hilltoppers, and a foul on Guerrero. This will be Durfee's second and her first. You know, those are fouls I never mind because it's tight defense. It wasn't egregious, and it's not costing you points. It's not putting someone at the line. It's just showing, hey, I'm here. I'm playing you tight. I'm playing you close. Now, if you get 3 in a row, then that's a problem. But in this case, no. Another jump ball as Guerrero goes down hard. Durfee will get it, and Guerrero with a chance to do it before the first quarter comes to a close. Again, she would need a 3 ball. Thrown away. Through the legs of Hayes-Paulette, unable to handle it. Boxers will take it back. That's for 3 from Madison, and it's no good. And Durfee looked to take the last shot. 15 seconds left in the first. Down to Hayes-Paulette. Beautiful pass. It won't go in. Knocked free, and the Boxers will take it back. There goes Madison again. High off the glass, no good. That was close to a travel. 2 seconds. Guerrero lets it fly at the buzzer. Oh, it's off the rim, and the crowd wanted it. The cell phones were out here at the gym. They wanted it, but they didn't get it on the buzzer beater. but a good first quarter for the Hilltoppers. Actually, you know, a great first quarter for Durfee. 18-2 the score after 8 minutes. Really tremendous. So we reset here for the second. There is Carrero. 3 points away. Brockton will start off with possession here in the second. Hargraves, basket counts and the foul to start it off. That's a tough shot. Just to put in perspective, if you add in that basket, Durfee's on a 17-0 run. Because Brockton got their first basket when it was 3-2. They made it 3-2, I should say. Shot misses. The foul was on T.T. Madison, her second, and Brockton's sixth. O'Connell with it. Durfee keeps. Carrero back to O'Connell. Now Kuchar calling for it. Carrero, this could do it. No good. Durfee gets it back. Hayes Paulette, basket good and the foul. And the run continues. So 20-2, make it 22-2. Gardner, her first foul. 7th foul for the Boxers. So the Hilltoppers will go to the line for the next 7:24. Durfee with just 2 fouls. The and one is good from Hayes Paulette, who's having one heck of a first half. 9 points for her. Hargraves with it. Durfee gets it back. They'll go to Kuchar, setting for 3. Looks good and is good. 23-0 run for the Hilltoppers. Have you ever? My goodness. Out of bounds. Hayes Paulette hands it off to Carrero. Has space. Setting for 3. No good. Tipping it back out. O'Connell with it. To go to Hargraves. Fresh 30 to work with. Hargraves driving the lane. No. Gives it off to O'Connell. Might have been tipped. Jumper's good. Stolen by Hargraves. And a timeout. Things getting out of hand in a hurry. This is utter domination right now. A 27-0 run. And another timeout for Brockton. Hilltoppers back to the court quickly. I mean, not much to discuss. I mean, seriously. No disrespect to Brockton, but with the kind of run Durfee's on right now, there's really not much to talk about. Couple subs made. That's blocked as Gardner comes back out. O'Connell will get it to Hayes Paulette. That's going to be long. And the rebound, looking for some space. A little bit of a push there from Cherry, but just trying to, stand her ground as well. A little bit of a brush off more than a push. Brockton in desperate need of a basket. They need to stop the bleeding here, and that's not going to do it. Tipped by Carrero, tipped by Hayes Paulette. The feed down low. Beautiful pass from Hargraves. Another tipped ball and another turnover. Carrero going to the basket. Off the glass, it's good for 2. 1 point away. 9:99. And the run continues, by the way. 31 straight points for the Hilltoppers. And a turnover. Kind of get the feeling that once Mackenzie gets her thousands, Coach Karen may just pull everybody for a little while, and you don't want to get it too out of hand here and run it up. Everybody knows 1 point away for number 1. The crowd will rise to its feet. Carrero wants the 3 ball. Off the rim, it kicks back hard, but the Hilltoppers with the rebound. They'll go to Carrero down low, and she's fouled. She's going to end up doing it at the line here. We're going to try to at least. Eighth Brockton foul. First foul on Nevaeh King. And Carrero, the floor is yours. For 1,000. No good on the first. You think she's nervous? I know I would be. I'm nervous for her. Take 2. Shot. No good. The script gets more dramatic. Now a steal. Getting the pass. The jumper. No good. Now the rim's just toying with us here. Come on. Foul down the other end. Durfee's 3rd team foul. And a very clean first half for the Hilltoppers. That's on Hayes Paulette, her first. I just saw Coach Karen say to McKenna, he'll give you this, settle down, calm down, deep breaths. First shot made, and that stops the bleeding for Brockton. A 31-0 run. We're going to do some digging. That's got to be a historic number. That's just ridiculous. Both free throws are good for TT Madison. Hargraves, Carrero going baseline to the far side, reversing. O'Connell goes the other way. 10 on the shot clock, actually less than 7 on the shot clock. Hargraves to Carrero, wants the 3, in and out. The reaction from the crowd is priceless, I'll tell you. It's unbelievable. Another steal. Could this be it? Carrero to the basket. Taken away, no foul. And we'll go the other way. Crowd not happy, they wanted to whistle. Jump ball. Durfee ball. Hargraves will take it out. 3:30 to play in the first half. Hilltoppers up by 30. O'Connell back to Hargraves again. Back to O'Connell. Tipped and stolen in the air, and now a foul coming. I'm not sure. Carrero was there, and O'Connell looks like they're calling Carrero. I think she made first contact there. Her second personal, fourth team foul. Another steal coming back. Hayes Paulette with it. Guarded tightly along the sideline. They'll get it back to Hargraves as Madison guarding now to Kuchar. Bouncer to Hayes Paulette. That won't go. The rebound going to Nwosu. Carrero gets it back off the iron and no good. Tip, out of bounds, Durfee ball. Quick substitution being made by Coach Thatcher. Carrero back to Hargraves. O'Connell to her right. They'll go back to Carrero. Looking for space. Tough shot. No foul called. Hayes Paulette draws the foul. It'll be number 9 for Brockton. This will be the 4th time Hayes Paulette will have free throws. One of them was an and one, but this is her 3rd trip to the line for 2. The foul is on King, her 2nd in limited time. And a little knuckleball there. Spins off the rim. Not much spin on the ball itself. Kind of floated up there. So 3 for 6 to this point after the miss. That one misses as well. So 0 for 2 trip that time. It goes back the other way. School committee man Paul Hart sending me a message on Facebook. Paul, thanks for watching. We thank all our viewers for tuning in tonight. Paul saying the last time we saw a run like this was 1977. Durfee outscoring New Bedford in the first quarter, 26-0. Thanks for that stat, Paul. So 31-0. Pretty crazy. Hargraves comes loose, and she's out of bounds. Oh, she was not out of bounds. Wow, I thought she stepped out with the ball. Ball first. Bang, bang play. Durfee will keep. Carrero gets the pass. Goes for 3. There it is! Number 1,000! And 2 more for her. 1,002 points for Mackenzie Carrero. The 8th in school history for the girls program. And she does it with the long ball. Congratulations to Mackenzie Carrero. Well deserved. You know, we talked about it, with Holly as well on Wednesday. You know, we were talking about both of these players. You know, with the shortened season last year, it really didn't have to come down to this late in the season. They would have both already done it, quite frankly. Coach Marcel Smith, who coached Mackenzie her first 3 seasons, on its way to the floor as well, as he and now current coach Jeff Karen will join Mackenzie and her family. The assistant coaches coming out as well. Lenar and Jameson. great moment here at the field house. Like I said, I haven't seen a milestone in-house in almost 10 years. Shaylin Carrero did it last, and she did it in Somerset, which is, I guess, as close to a home game as you can get if you're Durfee, but it still happened on the road. Mackenzie Carrero joins the 1,000-point club. Congratulations. That's fantastic. So it's 37-4. Let's hope the table doesn't forget to add the points to the scoreboard in the heat of the moment here. Because there's 3 points that need to be put up. There it is. 37-4. And now all that weight is lifted off the shoulders of Carrero. And now we can say it too. The only game she didn't put up double digits was the Brockton game on the road, where she only had 7 points. So personally, she was looking for, I guess, a little revenge, if you can say that. Hayes Paulette with the foul. 6th foul, and it's going to put TT Madison at the free throw line for the 2nd time. And that one misses. She was 2 for 2. She's accounted for the only 2 points for Brockton in this quarter. And her sister has the only field goal for Brockton in the game. And that came in the first. Again, that made it 3-2. That's how early it was. So Juliana Souza out to Carrero. Now O'Connell with it. 5 on the shot clock. That's going to be a travel. Delayed call, but pretty clear. And that comes with 62 seconds to play in the half. Out to Dingle. Oh, and almost thrown away. Can Cherry get back there? Yes, she does. And a travel called on the other side. Another Brockton turnover. Juliana Souza out to Kuchar. Tough pass. It's going to be out of bounds off of Souza. It rolls toward the Brockton bench, and the Boxers will have it. 34.6 on the game clock, a fresh 30 for Brockton. Quickly passing down the court, back to Cherry. Sets for 2, and it's good. Hargraves to Carrero. Back to Hargraves. 10 seconds. Tipped and stolen by Demostens. Running out of time. They're going to let it fly. Dingle with the desperation shot is no good. And Durfee will head into the locker room after a completely dominating first half, leading 37-7 at the halftime break. But the big story, as Mackenzie Carrero makes her way off the court, fist pumping and shaking hands with a bunch of Durfee staff and fans, reaching the 1,000-point milestone here in the first half. Fantastic. Her first half, she ended with 12 points, 2 more than she needed. Another stat to look at, Hayes Paulette with one heck of a first half for herself. 11 points for her as we head into the break. Brockton needs to figure it out fast. because the Hilltoppers have had their number in a big way. 30-point lead for Durfee. We're going to leave you here for halftime with a promo we recently did to promote all the elective courses here, kind of a general overview. It highlights really every department in this new building and shows off what this new high school has to offer. It's a piece that we're really proud of that we worked on with guidance, and it's been received very well here at the school and across the district. So I hope you enjoy it. Two of our Fred TV students did the voiceover and the narration for it. So we'll leave you with that. It's about 7 to 8 minutes, and we'll see you on the other side for the third quarter. Stay tuned for more live hoops on Fred TV.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, I just want a life that is worth every day exploring,
At Durfee, we have dozens of electives that will give you plenty of opportunities to stay engaged and excited about your education.
The Career and Vocational Technical Education Program, or CTE, is truly a hands-on experience that encourages you to investigate possible career pathways and find your passion.
The Construction Craft Laborer program will give you the foundations of building from the ground up. Students will pour concrete, weld, read blueprints, and learn proper construction site safety regulations.
Explore your creative side in visual design. Focus on digital photography and dive into graphic design using Photoshop and InDesign. You'll graduate Adobe certified.
In engineering, your designs come to life on one of our 18 3D printers. We'll train you on industry circuit design tools, the same tools that are used every day in well-paying manufacturing jobs. You'll also explore robotics, mechanical engineering, and site design and development.
In culinary arts, you'll work at the Granite Grill, Durfee's on-site restaurant. Our 4 executive chefs teach meal prep, kitchen safety, cooking and baking, and all facets of food service. Durfee's school store, The Summit, is run by students in our marketing program. You'll gain knowledge of business plan development, market research, public relations, advertising, and business ethics. You might even be selected to compete in the international DECA competitions.
If cosmetology is your dream, look no further than the Elevations Beauty Academy. Students can leave Durfee as a state-certified cosmetologist. It's a license that would nearly cost $20,000 elsewhere.
Speaking of licenses, students can earn a certified nursing assistant license through our health assisting program. The need for CNAs is off the charts. Juniors and seniors are eligible for the health assisting internship and be paid to work in a medical facility. Another exciting program is environmental technology, where you'll study hydro and aquaponics, plant a garden, and grow and harvest plants in the brand new greenhouse.
In early education and care, students will create activities and instruct preschoolers, as well as study child development. Essential topics include behavioral management, first aid, and parent-teacher relationships.
Through Durfee Discovery, many freshmen spent a few weeks engaged in the CTE department. However, if you missed out on Durfee Discovery, don't worry. You can still enroll in one of our incredible programs in your sophomore year.
You may know Fred TV as a local television station in Fall River, but Fred TV is also an award-winning educational program at Durfee that gives students hands-on experience in film and television.
Our new state-of-the-art TV studio offers a green screen, a news desk, and a talk show set. Students will direct, film, and work with various cameras, broadcast and act, and even edit. Students take their work seriously. They enjoy producing projects including sound animation, news stories, movie trailers, movies, and music videos.
Fred TV classes are not a part of the Durfee Discovery program, but you can sign up to take TV1 during your freshman year.
The Durfee Navy Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps program develops self-discipline and the ability to be a leader. NJROTC focuses on the formation of critical thinking skills by instilling habits of precision and accountability. Students have the option of taking an NJROTC class as an elective to fulfill phys ed requirements.
The Wellness Department offers a variety of options for students looking to improve their mental and physical health. CPR, first aid, lifeguard training, and swimming for fitness utilize the new regulation-sized pool, health, walking for fitness, and stress management in our health and fitness wing, and individual and team sports and PE buddies through Learn to Serve.
In visual arts, students might work outside their comfort zone. Your creations could even be displayed in the new gallery.
In sculpture, students brainstorm and build 3D objects using a variety of materials such as cardboard, tape, and wire.
The ceramic studio boasts a professional setup equipped with pottery wheels and kilns that reach over 2,000 degrees. Students mold small and large vessels that are artful, useful, or a little of both.
Foundations of painting or drawing teaches you the basics with 2D materials like colored pencils, watercolors, ink, and collage. We also offer AP 2D art for the more serious student.
In fashion design, we have a fully stocked studio with fabrics of all types. You'll learn to design and sew clothing, home goods, handbags, and more.
Always wanted to learn how to play an instrument? Percussion, piano, and guitar classes are available for the aspiring musician. Instruments are provided, so take your pick.
Band, chorus, and orchestra meet daily. Students in these ensembles perform in at least 2 public concerts each year. Are you a garage band fan? Learn how to compose your own musical masterpiece in music production. Theater design and construction is for students interested in learning and applying technical skills for both concerts and theatrical performances. You'll work collaboratively for Durfee High School productions and other public events.
Additional arts department classes include acting, musical theater, and music around the world.
In Learn to Serve, students are required to complete a minimum of 20 site-based community service hours each term at Durfee and around the city. Students who exceed 100 community service hours are eligible for additional scholarships. Project Red and Black is a full-year honors-level service learning program. Seniors work closely with nonprofit agencies while receiving personalized education in the core subjects. To be enrolled in Project Red and Black, you must have a recommendation from your guidance counselor.
In the English department, students can expect to craft short stories, poems, and even plays. Freedom of expression comes in many forms through our Freedom Writers and Creative Writing courses. Intro to Media Studies teaches writing for newspapers or magazines. Other electives will have you diving into great stories in the thrillers and chillers and heroes and villains classes.
Computer science elective courses in the math department are offered from introductory to AP level and explore cryptography, app development, and robotics, as well as algorithms, big data, the binary number system, and more. Additionally, a cybersecurity class is available. Problem solving and creativity are essential. In science, there are a number of Project Lead the Way electives, including biomedical, which allows students to examine the world of medicine. Discover the universe with our brand new observatory and planetarium in our astronomy course. Other science electives include human biology, forensics, and meteorology. Durfee offers curriculum that connects individual students to the global society. Social studies is a civics lens that shows students their voice matters. You'll examine historical themes and social justice. Available electives include African American Studies, Sports and American Life, History of Fall River, Psychology, Criminal Justice, and Sociology.
Multi-language speakers are sought after in the workforce. New for the next school year in the World Language Department, Arabic 2 will be available to students who have already completed Arabic 1. While students must fulfill their world language requirement, additional courses explore politics, culture, history, cuisine, and sports worldwide. Students might consider Latino studies, global citizenship, invitations to French language, and Spanish culture.
For more information about these courses or the many other electives available to you, schedule a time to speak with your guidance counselor.
Welcome back, everybody, to Durfee High School. Evan Massoud with you as just a few ticks away from the third quarter here at the field house. The Hilltoppers up by 30 as we hit the third quarter. Dominating in every sense. And, you know, we're talking off camera here during during the break, and not to be forgotten is how good Durfee's defense was in that first half as well. A tight, quick, and smothering, quite frankly, defense for the Hilltoppers. Brockton will start with possession to begin this third quarter, in desperate need of some kind of a rhythm. It's too early to say that it's out of reach, but I think the first 4 minutes here, you never know. Durfee put up 37 in the first. Can't count anybody out, but then quickly a turnover to start it off. Hilltoppers starting with their regular five. I thought for sure we would see a few subs come into the game here to start this quarter, but evidently not. Basket will go. So TT Madison with the field goal. That's a quick three down the far side. It was well short. Jumper kicks out, hard off the rim and then deflected out, I should say. Another big stretch kept. That's going to be for two. It's long, goes over the rim and off the glass. I think one thing that you'll see here, if Durfee's going to keep their starters in, is you're going to see a lot of this. Hargraves, Hilltoppers, going to be patient, bide their time, not force anything, and just try to run this one down. Loose ball, little late break to it there for Kuchar, and it'll be taken back by Madison. TT gets it to Nevaeh. In the paint, lets it fly. Didn't get a real good look at it. Tipped back in by Nwosu, and the Boxers will keep. That's for three. Long ball is in and out. Good rebound. And Madison goes down to the court. She's going to take more free throws. This will be her third trip to the line. She's the only Boxer who has gone to the free throw line. Kuchar picking up her second foul. She had one in the first half and now has one here in the second half for Durfee's first. And for Madison, this is her fourth free throw made out of 5 chances. Second one will not go. Quick jump in there for Nwosu, but can't get it to go after getting the rebound. Kuchar back to Carrero. Now back to Kuchar, wants three. That is going to go in and out. And Hayes Paulette is fouled, and she'll go to the line. Her 5th trip to the free throw line after an 11-point first half, looking for more. Brockton's first foul. They had 9 in the first half. And it's the first foul against Nwosu. Basket's made. Both shots good that time. 5 for 9, just over 50%. And Hilltoppers will get it right back. Carrero for 3. No deflection, a little long as it cleared the basket. And the Boxers will take it back down the other end. Looking for 3, that's no good either. Flipped back in. Nope, Nevaeh tried to, but ended up stepping out of bounds first. Hayes Paulette looking for room. Well guarded by Nwosu. Has to dump it off to Hargraves. 10, now 7 on the shot clock. Kuchar calling down low. Great defensive stand here for Brockton. Hilltoppers stopped in 30 seconds. That's a great stand for Brockton. Really tight defense. That's the best defensive 30 seconds that Brockton's had all night long. By far. Nevaeh Madison takes the shot off the rim. It bounces over. And a foul. Thought it was going to be a jump ball, but the foul is on O'Connell. It's her first, team second. Little over anxious there. Oh, bad inbounding pass. Cherry not quite ready for it. And it's a turnover. Kuchar wide open in the corner, and it's no good. Not feeling the long ball right now. Open three this corner. That one no good. Almost a mirror image. Seriously. In terms of time, open, how the ball sailed. Kuchar, there you go. Off the glass. And good for two. We're halfway through the third. 4 minutes played, 4 minutes to go. Carrero picking up foul number 3. She's had one in each quarter. It's the third for the team. And it comes on the floor, so no shot. Nevaeh King and Sunali Carter checking in. Inbounding pass intended for King. It was tipped out of bounds, and they'll do it again from the corner. Long inbounding pass to TT. Deflected by Carrero. Hargraves with the spin move, lost it, and backing her up is O'Connell. And the Durfee defense takes away another. Hayes Paulette in the paint. Tough shot, won't go. Stretches for the rebound, but too far out of reach as TT takes it back up the court. And now will retreat and reset. Oh, long three. Well off the mark. Hargraves, that's a reach around. That could have been a foul. Pass from Carrero to O'Connell, and O'Connell draws the foul. Foul is going to be on, it's on TT Madison. I thought it was going to be on King, number 10. She was the one kind of down low there, but nonetheless, Madison picking up the second Brockton foul. It's her third personal, and O'Connell will take 2 shots. The first one misses. Kuchar out, Juliana Souza checking in. Second shot is good. 6 points for O'Connell. She's had points in each quarter. Great pass down low. And the Boxers couldn't cash in twice. Number 30 putting it up and not able to get it to go. Hayes Paulette will draw a foul, and she'll go back to the line. Number 30 for Brockton, not on our roster. Assuming one of the JV players getting some minutes, so I do apologize. Don't have a name for you. Hayes Paulette back to the line, 5 for 9 to this point. That one will make it 5 to 10. 5 for 10, I should say. Second one is good. Open three, looks good, is good. Dingle with the long ball. That's the first from downtown for Brockton tonight. Shot is good from Carrero. Out of bounds, Durfee ball, mishandled. And a timeout. All right, well folks, you know we live stream on Facebook. Be sure to like and follow us here on our Facebook page. We will have an update for you over the weekend as to whether we're definitely going to be in Attleboro or not on Monday, as Javon Holly hopefully will be back. And he's 18 points away from 1,000 as well. So wish him luck as he recovers from his ankle injury. If you don't have Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel there under the same name, Fred TV Sports. That's where all of our games are archived as well for on-demand viewing. Now, important to note, with the way Durfee's played tonight, they're without some key players. Landry Karen is out. Ayanna Nelson is out. She was honored pregame as part of the senior ceremony, one of the two. And Alexandria Lapointe is also out tonight as well. So Durfee a bit thin in terms of the bench. Nelson has been a starter in some games. Karen as well. So Durfee playing not necessarily with a full deck of cards, but getting it done tonight. Guerrero with pressure from behind. Basket will count. And she'll look to make it a three-point swing. Basket gives her 16. And now 17. .90 seconds to play in the third. And Carrero fouled again. It's Brockton's fourth. This one's on Dingle, her first. Excuse me, 15 foul, my bad. Miscounted there. Guerrero hits the first. And hits the second. Now up to 19 points. She's averaged between 18 and 19 all year. Had 24 on Monday. And now 19 tonight so far. And it's 50-13. Another turnover. Brockton stepping out of bounds. Nice job by Souza. That's a tough play there as the pass went a little long toward the sideline here, the side court. And it'll roll up to a minute. 15 on the shot clock. And a foul called, offensive foul away from the ball against the Hilltoppers. Turns over the ball. Emily DePina, who just checked in, getting some minutes off the bench, getting hit with a foul. Also into the game is Nevaeh Idacola. That's for three. Another one from downtown for Dingle. She's had 2 in the quarter. Out of play. Evangeline Souza also in for Durfee, so Carrero Carrero gets taken out from behind. Carrero, the only starter still out there for the Hilltoppers. And with 26.9, the Hilltoppers will inbound. Shot clock off. Souza gets it from behind, now off to Carrero. To DePina, baseline. Great pass. And unable to get it to go is Idacola. Deep pass. Down low to King. 4 seconds. Another 3 put up. No good. And the third quarter comes to a close. That's not going to count. We're going to step aside, make a quick battery change here, so we'll toss it to break in between quarters, and we'll be right back with the fourth quarter at Durfee. Stay with us.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Back at Durfee, both teams breaking from the huddle as we begin the fourth. Hilltoppers netting 13 points in that third quarter, 9 for the Boxers. Carrero still out there for the Hilltoppers. Nice passing for the Boxers right there, and Demostens, Carter putting it in for 2. Souza kind of got knocked into there a little bit. She went back up for the second effort and doesn't go. Loose ball, who wants it? DePina. And a foul called against King. It's going to be her third and Brockton's 7th foul, so it's going to put Durfee at the free throw line for 1 and 1. DePina to the line, looking for her first points. Again, checked in toward the end of the third quarter as most of the starters came out of the game. And the first shot will not go, but the rebound to Evangeline Souza, back to Carrero, now to DePina. Almost had it jarred loose. Deep pass to Souza, going baseline, tough shot, gets knocked down. That looked like a foul. Madison on the other end with the basket. So one of the defenders take the ball away, but then Souza kind of got hit from behind, and that's where the contact was. I thought that we'd still end up with a whistle, but didn't see it that way, obviously. Now Brockton Durfee picking up an offensive foul. It's their 5th, and it is on Ida Cola, her first. Three ball, no good, kicks back out to the corner, and Juliana Souza is there. Oh no. Carrero limping to the bench. Just dropped the ball and said it needed to come out. Ends up being a timeout here. Not gonna lie, I was surprised that she was out there, particularly when she got hit from behind at the end of the third quarter and kind of face planted. I said, geez, we don't want to chance any injuries here, especially up by 30. As we're back at it. Ooh, big collision there near the scorer's table. Hargraves went down, collided with Nevaeh Madison. Takes the three, and it's good. And it's 50-25, and DePina goes in pretty hard there. Sixth Durfee foul. And DePina's second since coming in. That's going to be off the mark from Dingle, who had 2 from downtown in the third. Carrero very gingerly walking from the bench to the locker room with our trainer, Kelly Mahoney. Margaret Gannon, the scorer for the boys, does some of the girls' games too. Durfee boys hot off the press. Hilltoppers lost in Brockton, 70-34. That's a real bad loss. That's a tough one. Again, without Holly, who obviously is the spark plug. Both free throws made by Souza. The foul there was on Dingle, her second. Thank you, Margaret, for the update. So a tough loss for the Hilltoppers on the road, especially given how they really had Brockton's number here at home, both this year and last year. A 70-53 win here at home earlier this season. So Brockton really handing it to Durfee tonight on the road. But the ladies, with an historic night, carrying the ball, a turnover. A 31-0 run in the first half. I said 31, yes. Just a ridiculous number. And that's really been the difference. I mean, you take take 31 off the board, and Brockton's leading right now. Now, that's not to say Durfee wouldn't have had any points in that time span, but, just, doing the math and thinking about numbers, it's pretty amazing what we saw earlier in this game. And then, of course, the milestone reached by Carrero, hitting a 3-ball. That's a foul. It'll be Brockton's 9th. Nwosu picking up her second, and Hayes Paulette back to the free throw line once again. First one is good. That one tripping off the rim, no good on the second shot. Hilltoppers will be home for one more game. That's Monday night against Attleboro while the boys are away. The girls will be here, 6:30 game, and then they'll have an 11 a.m. game across the street at Bishop Conley to wrap up the regular season. That's going to be on Wednesday of next week. So 2 more games to go. Out of bounds it goes. Hilltoppers beat Bishop Conley 73-34 back on January 24th. And they lost to Attleboro 73-45 before Christmas on the 22nd of December. That's a tough basket there put in by King. Got it to go. Quick transition down the other end, and that's a foul. Oh, a travel call. That's a foul. I'm sorry. Hilltoppers catch a break there, but O'Connell should be getting hit with her second foul because there was clear contact. I mean, they're falling towards us. Well, Brockton gets it back anyway, so I guess there's your poetic justice. That'll be Durfee's 7th. Hargrave's second foul. One and one. First shot will miss. Good rebound from Nwosu, and it gives the Boxers a second chance. She'll get it back again, and this time called on the travel. Brockton has 2 more as well. Monday, a 2:30, because we're on vacation next week, school break. So a 2:30 p.m. game, afternoon game at East Bridgewater on Monday, President's Day. And then they'll be home on Wednesday to wrap it up against Rockland. That's a 2 p.m. game. So a couple day games for the Boxers coming up to wrap it up. The cutoff is Thursday, so anybody who had to make up games, kind of front-loading the rest of the season here. Hayes Paulette called on her 3rd foul. She had 2 in the second quarter, nothing in this second half until now. It's Durfee's 8th. And the 1-and-1 first shot missing for Nevaeh Madison. And Brockton will get it back. Halfway done the 4th, 3:57 and counting as the Hilltoppers close in on win number 10. And a berth into the state tournament. Hayes Paulette staying with it, double teamed and still able to get across half court. O'Connell to Hargraves, DePina to her left. Weak pass, it hit off the shoe, loose ball, diving forward, it goes out of bounds. It'll still be Durfee ball. Madison giving it her all. Timeout called by Brockton. Coach Thatcher stopping the clock at 3:23. 7 seconds on the shot clock. So the Hilltoppers with little to work with. So again, just to run it down for you, if you were joining us late here, the playoff seeding, the cutoff is Thursday, and according to the MIAA website, basketball seedings will be Friday the 25th, so next Friday. So at some point during the day Friday, we should know where the Hilltoppers will be playing, both the boys and the girls. The preliminary round, which is essentially a play-in to the round of 32, will be Monday through Wednesday, February 28th through March the 2nd. And then the round of 32 scheduled to be Thursday, March 3rd through Saturday the 5th. Based on record, just right now, I'm speculating, nothing's been set in stone, but based on record and where the boys have been, I would suspect that the Durfee boys should be seeded into 32. They should be able to skip the prelims. Whether they'll have a home game or not remains to be seen. Durfee girls, they're going to get in via the record. I don't think that they're going to end up in the 32. They'll most likely have a prelim round, and hopefully they'll get a home game. Again, we just don't know. It's too early to tell with still a couple games left. At 10-8 after tonight's win, if Durfee can take care of business against Attleboro, that would be a major upset. Attleboro very tough. And then you got Conley on Wednesday. So let's say at worst Durfee ends up 11-9. It'll really depend on where other teams are at, whether these Lady Hilltoppers will get a home game or not. I feel pretty confident, though, that the boys will, based on how their record is. Again, it's going to depend on how they finish here. The loss tonight not helping for their overall record and their seeding. Nuosu picking up the 10th foul, team at the limit, and DePina will get in the scorebook with the free throw. Both are good. 2 for 3 in limited time. Dingle with it. Now to Madison, now to King, out to TT Madison. That's going to be long, no good. And jarred loose, but Nicola, when she lost it, it was punched loose and it went right to Hargraves. Kind of a lucky deflection there, because she was double teamed and really had nowhere to go. Hayes Paulette losing the ball. DePina's going to be there to back her up. And a foul. This will be TT Madison's 4th foul. Team at the limit, and DePina back to the line. Basket's good. O'Connell with the rebound. Jump ball called in the corner. And this one will be Durfee's ball. Loose ball. Kuchar there to back it up. Comes loose, out of bounds. Brockton ball. 2:15 to go. King can't get it to go. Nevaeh, wow, that ball took almost exactly the same trajectory off the backboard, hooked on the rim and bounced back off, almost identical back-to-back times. Now bounces in and out. Finally, it goes down. It's Nuosu, and she'll get in the book. O'Connell getting through. Full steam ahead. Tough shot blocked, and Nwosu comes away with it. Quick pass down the court to Dingle, all alone off the glass, and that's good. She's got 8 points. .90 to play. Durfee closing in. And a whistle. Going to be against the Hilltoppers. Number 9 for the team, number 4 for Hayes Paulette, who really has had a tremendous game. Very impressed. 4 shots from the field, been to the line, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 free throws, and she's made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 13. But she's been out there almost the whole game. And she'll exit now with 4 fouls. Really great performance, really stepping up with the Hilltoppers being shorthanded tonight. Done a good job patrolling down low and got some key baskets for the Hilltoppers. That'll go. TT Madison with the basket. And she's got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She's into double figures. Only boxer to do that. Under a minute, 45 seconds, and that's going to go out of bounds. Nothing from the field for Durfee in this fourth quarter. And a late whistle. DePina's third foul. It'll be the 10th for the team, so they're at their limit. And at the line is Madison. Excuse me, my bad. That's Dingle at the line. Missing the first and hitting the second. 25 seconds. And a foul down this end. Why? Madison has fouled out. Team limit. And DePina back to the line. What a crazy game. Shot made. Second one no good. And out of bounds. Another whistle and another foul. Number 24 with the foul here, just checking in off the bench. Another one of the JV players for the Boxers getting some time. And it's DePina back to the free throw line. First one made. .4 seconds to play. That one no good. Shot no good, second chance, no good, 3 seconds. Loose ball down low, and they're gonna let the clock run out. That's it, that's game, 58-34.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final score this evening. The visiting
An historic senior night here at the Luke Urban Fieldhouse. The Hilltoppers have qualified for the state tournament with the win. It's number 10 for them. Mackenzie Carrero hitting her 1,000th point, the 8th Lady Hilltopper to do it. A 31-0 run in the first half for this Durfee offense, which is just unheard of. And then the bad news is that Carrero left the game with an apparent injury. It looked like the ankle at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and she did not come back out from the locker room. She went in with the trainer and very gingerly made her way inside. So we hope it's nothing serious. It kind of takes the excitement out of what went down tonight, So we wish her the best and hope that it's nothing that's going to sideline her as the Hilltoppers go into their final 2 games of the season on Monday here against Attleboro and Wednesday across the street at Bishop Conley. Again, folks, like and follow us on our Facebook page. We will let you know for sure before the end of the weekend whether we'll be in Attleboro on Monday evening or not for Javon Holly's chase to 1,000. If you don't have Facebook, like and follow us, subscribe to us rather, on YouTube on our Fred TV Sports channel. That's where everything is archived. For our camera crew tonight, Meadow Worsley and Mike Fernandez, I'm Evan Massoud, wishing you a great weekend from all of us here at Fred TV. Good night.